let's go through some common video effects and see what they do. Blur and sharpen, Gaussian blur. This is my preferred blur. Let's turn the blurriness up. It's blurring the pixels horizontally and vertically. You can blur just horizontally or just vertically if you're looking for that kind of look. Normally, I want them both blurred, and I want to repeat edge pixels so there's not a vignetted look. For something different, you can use directional blur. This is similar to what we saw in Gaussian blur, but you can go in any direction that you'd like, even diagonally. The invert effect I use from time to time, not for footage. If I have a black logo on the screen and I need to make it a white logo, this is an easy effect to use. If I don't want to color everything, I can use a few of these color correction tools. If I don't want to go all the way into Lumetri color, because I just need to brighten something up, I'll use the brightness and contrast effect to brighten something up like this, and maybe adjust the contrast. I've used the corner pin effect a few times to change where each one of the corners is located. For example, if here is 0, 0, and I increase 100 and 100 on the upper left, it will bring the corner in this way and down this way. You can distort your footage in all different ways using this effect. Warp stabilizer we've gone over in another video. It's a way to stabilize your footage that sometimes works, but sometimes doesn't. For an easy way to go to black and white footage, drag the black and white effect onto your footage. If you need to key out a color, like a green screen, you can use the color key. Drag that on, and using the color picker, you'll tell the computer what is the color that you want to be clear, increase the color tolerance, and that will dissolve. If you have a green background, that works well. And you can make small adjustments with edge thin and edge feather. If you have a white background that you're trying to remove, Luma key works better than color key. Premiere also includes an obsolete folder for older effects that have been improved upon. For example, fast blur used to be what you needed instead of Gaussian blur. It would do a similar effect with much less computer power used. But now, Gaussian blur has been optimized, and so have the alternatives to all these obsolete effects. In Transform, I have horizontal flip, which I often use for B-roll in certain situations. When we talked about transitions before, I mentioned that the wipe does not have edge feathering. Here, you can keyframe the same thing. It just takes longer. Here I could keyframe here and keyframe over with a big edge feather. Here in Video Effects, you can also see some of your purchased effects, like Red Giant's Universe package. And the last effect is time code, if you want to display the time code at the bottom of your footage. These are a few effects that I use, but for the best way to find the effects that you need, experiment.